Alright, it's my first game of the association. Sacramento Kings up against the San Antonio Spurs. What's going on, guys? It's LA and this is my first game of my association. There's not really much to speak about. Here we see Dwyane Wade getting off the bus on his way. This being my first association match, you will see me pull some, make some silly mistakes. So I apologize about that. Well, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but you will see me do bad moves, and which can result into me looking like a poor NBA 2K11 player. But I have developed since. I managed to do some trades. I think I traded 2 people. Here's my starting lineup. I got Jameer Nelson, Dwyane Wade, Richard Jefferson, Chris Wilcox, and Kevin Garnet. I accidentally stuffed up the start. I was supposed to put Ben Wallace as my starting center and Kevin Garnet as my starting power forward, but things got mixed up and Kevin Garnet was the starting center and Chris Wilcox was my starting power forward. So that's why you see me here lose the jump ball. Spoiler. So I didn't really realize this until later, and that's when I decided to switch it up. He see Richard Jefferson on Gerald Wallace. I'm not sure why I cut that bit out, but he's KG going in for the pick and roll, and bam. So it worked pretty well putting him at center just for that play there. I'm not really gonna be doing too much play-by-play commentating. It's more of just here and there commentary. So first thing I want to speak about is my actual team. Oh, here you can see me foul steal. Poke it out, but no. First thing, Richard Jefferson. You might say, I'm not sure if I cut the bits out or I left them, but I'm not the best with him. Like when I play as the San Antonio Spurs, I do like the real San Antonio Spurs. I'm loving Richard Jefferson. Like I can do whatever I want with him, but for some reason I'm not able to get his release right, and I keep on practicing, but in game I'm just not. I'm playing poor with him. So I did end up trading Richard Jefferson. I got Rashard Lewis for him. I know some of you might think might have been a bad decision, but I'm loving it. So far in my association, my team's 5-0. We haven't lost a game yet. And the last game was actually because of Rashard Lewis. We were down by 2. There was 5 seconds left, and he hit a 3. I wish I had that game recorded. It was a good game. Chris Wilcox didn't get that rebound, so that's when I decided to sub him off. I think it was now. Yeah, it was. See, Ben Wallace is on the court now. I'm just running the pick and roll, and bam, look at that D-Wizzy. Let's see that again. And one more time in slow motion. That was nice. Run the pick and roll. That will get you easy assists and easy points. So if you're doing the Jordan challenge or something, any of the Jordan challenges, and you're required to get any assists, just run the pick and roll. It's always going to work. Here I stuffed up the play, but made up by getting the 3 instead of the mid-range jumper. And if you see that right now we're up by 4, now we're up by 2. Ben Wallace is in the post. That was a bad pass, but like I said, you will see me make lots of mistakes. So next game that I'll upload, you should see me. You'll see an improvement if you watch this match, then the match next. Or I've noticed an improvement in my playstyle. Because it's been my first match. Usually, like just saying, I'd slowly take it up. I just done a massive pass there, and I did end up stuffing up. I only left that bit in the game just so I could show you some of the bad stuff I've done. After that was just a turnover. Some stuff you might see me like do a stupid thing that I'll cut it out, just so I can show you like the stuff that I do wrong, that I have noticed and I have been able to fix, you can say. He just get back to back to Richard Jefferson. I'm not sure if I show you any of my poor decisions I do with Richard Jefferson, but that was another poor decision. It was a last second shot. I just realized it was Ben Wallace about to shoot from there, so Jameer Nelson with the drift and let it fly. So if you see the score, we're up by a fair bit. We're up by 9, and there's like no sign of stopping me, but there's a bad shot. I know I should have passed it out, but that's another example of my noob ways. Yes, I am a 2K11 noob when it comes to association. I know it's just like playing a normal game, but I just have to get used to my team. I've done some intra-squad scrimmages. Sorry, I just stumbled on about that. The intra-squad scrimmages. I've done a few of those, and I've set up some live practices for my team to actually get better team chemistry and be able to work on the team. What else trades have I done? So I traded Richard Jefferson for Rashard Lewis. I traded Rafa Olsen for Mario Chalmers. Great decision, I believe. I think I also traded... No, I didn't. It was just... Yeah, I traded Rafa Olsen for Mario Chalmers. I like that decision because now I've got 3 point guys. I've got Eddie House, Jimmy Nelson, and Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers is good off the bench. I have Mario Chalmers coming on after... What's his name? Jimmy Nelson. And back up to like third quarter or something, I just have Eddie House. But I'm happy with Jimmy Nelson. As you see over there, he just pops in threes like it's nothing, and he just lets it fly. So that's one of the main reasons why I drafted Jimmy. When I first informed like 2K Professional, I can call him, about my team, he wasn't really too happy with Jimmy Nelson. He said like he was an alright player, but it would have been better if I had selected somebody else. But I guess I'm proving him wrong because Jimmy Nelson has just been averaging so much points. He won the game 3 for me. Like I said, I've done 5 games. Last game was won by Rashard Lewis, and my third game was won by Jimmy Nelson. In this game, Gerald Wallace is a beast. He's just doing everything himself. So we're up by 8 now. Fast forward a bit, and we're up by more than 8. And here's another example. Look at Jimmy Nelson. Just letting the fly just step back and fade away. That fade away wasn't really necessary, but add a little bit of style. Here another example, Jimmy Nelson just ripping that off of him and just letting the fly. Ripping that off John Wall like it was nothing. Out today, Wizzy in the corner, and Dwyane Wade, I haven't been able to perfect his shot. I know it's pretty easy for some people, but I haven't been able to get it right. Like I'll be open in the corner like you just seen there, and I'll be missing them. So I'll just be going into practice like 5 minutes each player. Just getting used to their jump shots. This match I haven't been this match I just used Kevin Garnet, so I don't really know his jumper that well, but I finally figured it out. And for some of you that may not know this, but in 2K11, I don't know if it's just me that sees this, or if anybody else has taken notice, but each player's jump shot, there's something about the player that tells you when to release. That's another noob move that I pulled. But that was okay on my part because Kevin Martin touched it last and my ball. So there's something about the player that indicates when to release. You'll notice, got blocked there. You'll notice if you use someone such as Kevin Garnet. I've noticed Kevin Garnet, when you shoot, his legs they do this little glitch thing where they jump up twice. I don't know if you call it glitch or if it's just his jump shot, but they jump twice. Who else was it? In my player mode, the textbook jump shot, I've noticed something as well with his legs. Just let me pause for a moment. Look at that. Look at this. On top of him and just alley-oop to D-Wizzy. That's some good stuff right there. As I was saying, the textbook jump shot for my player, I've noticed something else with his legs. They clamp and spread out or something. They twitch for a second. When I see that twitch, I know to release, and that's how I get my perfect release. Here, Richard Jefferson, I just can't get his release. After this match, I turned on their shot feedback, and that should have been backcourt violation. I thought it was should have been, but Gerald Wallace, what a beast, scoring on me like that, like it's nothing. And here's fourth quarter, as you see, like I said earlier, Eddie House, and that's a sexy alley-oop to Dwyane Wade. Look at that reverse. So it is fourth quarter, so I have Eddie House on, so just so I can get his minutes and so I can have a full roster. There isn't really much to speak about. The game it's kind of almost over. It's not the highest scoring game. I don't think the scores were the best. But my third game, the one where Jimmy Nelson won it for me, that was a really close game. It was against Miami. And we just won, like I said. Jimmy Nelson hit the buzzer beater. He was a stupid shot, but it still fell. Ben Wallace, I don't know why I decided to take that shot. Oh no, I remember why. I seen the score about 57 to 48. Decided just to muck up a bit, and that did kind of come back to haunt me because they're coming back. But my team is such a good 3-point shooting team, and like they're all just good shooters. So I was fairly confident. I was kind of overconfident. I was just playing. I was just mucking about. So you might see me just slacking off a bit. Look, I'm just disrespecting Kevin Martin, just letting him shoot that. And I know like they're silly mistakes that I shouldn't have done and can be made up, but they're Richard Jefferson's only points in the match. Believe it or not, it's fourth quarter and they're the only points. Another thing, in this match, I was playing 5-minute quarters. I've actually bumped my quarters up to 9 because I'm finding that these matches go too quick and they're not the highest scoring. That's why that's why I wasn't able to really have the best highlights, because there's not really too much things to do. Here's another one of my noob moves, but quickly pay up, and Dwyane Wade step back, but he misses. Like I said earlier, his jump shot I'm not really the best with. I'm still working on it. Since this game on to now, I have kind of understood their jump shots. I've understood their range and their releases. This game's almost over, so I'm just going to quickly wrap it up in a bit. So I'll have my next few games up. I'll have game 4 of my player. See if I can make the Detroit Pistons. If not, I guess I'm getting sent down to the D League. That was nice. Well, I guess they weren't Richard Jefferson's only point. So here we go. That's it. We win. I'll have that my player game up for you guys. I'll have some more association if you like. I know this wasn't the best game. Sorry guys. And his commentary isn't really the best. Not really prepared. But yeah, it's about it. I also have some Call of Duty Black Ops for you guys. I have some pretty good gameplay with one of my friends. I know he wants me to upload that. Dwyane Wade, Jordan Brown, player of the game. That's about it, guys.